just ran right through.
I'm most dangerous guy here. I got a counter for everyone. I kill everybody. Allah Akbar.
Dominant, relentless, unstoppable. In just a handful of fights, this man has become one of the most feared fighters in the UFC. But who really is Khamzat Chimaev? Where did he come from? How did he rise so fast? And can anyone stop him? Greater than in this video, we'll break down the full story of Khamzat, what's Chimaev from humble beginnings to UFC stardom, and what might be next for one of the most polarizing fighters in MMA.
Sitting 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in officially 171 pounds in 9 professional fights. He is perfect with 9 victories and no defeats. Fighting in Stockholm, Sweden by way of Chimaev, Russia. Here it
Khamzat Chimaev was born on May 1, 1994, in the village of Gvardeyskoye, in Chechnya, Russia, a region marked by war, struggle, and resilience. Growing up in the aftermath of conflict, Khamzat learned to fight early. Greater than, he started wrestling at the age of 5, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already known locally for his toughness. Greater than, at age 18, Khamzat moved to Sweden with his family, where he continued to wrestle and train. Living in a new country, unable to speak the language fluently, Chimaev faced culture shock and adversity, but none of that stopped him. Greater than, he trained at All Stars Training Center in Stockholm, the same gym as UFC stars like Alexander Gustafsson and Ilya Latify. His grind was relentless, training multiple times a day, working as a cleaner at night. Chimaev made his professional MMA debut in 2018. Within just a few fights on the regional scene, he caught the eye of fans and promoters alike. Greater than, but it was in July 2020 when the world really took notice. Greater than, Khamzat made his UFC debut on 10 days' notice, dominating John Phillips with a submission. Just 10 days later, he fought again, and smashed Chris Murphy in a different weight class, absorbing only 1 strike in the process. Greater than, no one in UFC history had done anything like that before. Greater than, Dana White was sold. Fans were hyped. Chimaev became the fastest rising star in the UFC, not just for his wins, but for how he won.
So what makes Chimaev so dangerous? For starters, he's an elite wrestler with brutal ground and pound. His style is built around pressure, control, and absolute aggression. On the feet, he's no slouch either. He knocked out Gerald Meerschaert with 1 punch in just 17 seconds. He fights with a fearless, almost reckless abandon, often talking to his opponents mid-fight or yelling at Dana White from inside the cage. His fight IQ, conditioning, and mindset are all elite, and it's that combination that's made him a nightmare matchup for everyone. One of his biggest tests came in April 2022 against Gilbert Burns, a top-ranked welterweight and elite BJJ black belt. It was a war. Chimaev was pushed like never before, getting rocked multiple times, bleeding, and gasping for air. But he showed heart. He won a decision in what became one of the best fights of the year. Then came more drama. Weight cut issues caused a cancelled fight with Nate Diaz, and raised questions about whether Khamzat could stay at welterweight. In response, Chimaev teased a move to middleweight or even light heavyweight. Khamzat Chimaev is more than just a fighter, he's a force of nature. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. So what do you think? Is Khamzat the future of the UFC? Or will his hype train come to a crashing halt? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fight breakdowns like this one. Thanks for watching.